Alright, so today, on this wonderful, lovely Gaming Stocks channel, as you can see, we've kind of got this, previously, we kind of got this city kind of off its feet. I kind of wanted to create a scenario based off of what I have done. So I've been kind of messing around with that scenario and seeing what we can do and get our city growing here. And in that sense, I'm going to shift around here so that I can see what I'm doing. So let's bring you... Actually, let's just bring the road all the way up to basically about there. Then we're going to bring it straight forward 90 degrees. But we're going to extend it out as far as we can extend it. Then we're going to bring in our road straight through between the areas where we have this out. So all I'm going to do is this part of the... I don't want it to be like... Yeah, people are going to complain that there aren't enough, that I'm losing some residential portion. But it's not going to be too terrible there, because what we're going to do is we're going to refill. And what I'm going to kind of do is I'm going to fill in a small portion of commercial there. Because I feel like having a little bit there isn't too bad. Let's put all our residential down in here. We're going to put in some more commercial down in this area, just to bridge the gap between the industry. So let's try and see if we can profoundly, that's just not where I want it to go. I need it to be far enough to where we can get the... Oh, they're not going to have water. I don't have it. Okay, let's get them water first before we even think about that. Alright. Still complaining that you might not have water, so I'm going to bridge a gap, right? Okay. I'm not going to do that. And then I think what we'll do is we just needed enough, far enough. Let's go a little bit further. We just needed enough to where... Thank you. Whoops. So I'm kind of getting to where we're going to expand enough around the top up here. Up here. I do have, once we do get our highway and stuff, I'm going to kind of make our highway, do we have our highway right now? That's what I'm going to see. We don't have highways yet. But what I do have in mind is taking up this highway and going straight through and kind of making on and off ramps there. So for right now, all I'm doing is going to put a little bit of commercial up there. We're going to fill in the gaps there, there, and there. And then I'm going to add a little bit more commercial over there as well. I do kind of like to have a little bit of that there, just around our wonderful, lovely nature. Let's check up on our water. Doing fine. Our electricity's not doing so great. So, let's check up on our budgeting panel. So we got about 12% on our budget. But I do want to barely just increase a little bit of our... Increasing a little bit more during the day, but a little bit more during the night than the day. So it will give us a little bit more power at night. But a lot more people... Oh, it's on... We have something on fire. Do we have... We do have very little coverage. So what I do plan on doing is if we can find our... That's an asymmetrical. That's our 4-lane asymmetrical. I want a 2-lane asymmetrical road. And we're going to upgrade that. Not there, because that's only going to be our way out. But we're going to upgrade this to having asymmetrical around here. So let's get that fulfilled in here. Well, let's go in closer. Okay, that should be going a little bit, having a little bit of a round there. I was gonna put 3-lane, but I think having asymmetrical roads there. And having its way out there. So let's do the same thing with the asymmetrical road. Now, yes, this is in the base game. Actually, I should say in the vanilla game, the asymmetrical, but they don't have all the asymmetrical roads. So this still kind of works for me because I can still use as part of a mod. When you just switch over to that, it's not the... So kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to go that far out. And I'm going to go out that far again. And then we're going to come down. To about 90. And then we're going to go fully straight through. And we're going to do the same right here as well. And then we're going to fill in our landing around here. I actually don't want that there. I want to put in a little bit more of a commercial around there. Gonna bridge the gap a little bit. I think that should be good enough for now. We do need to get some water pipes down in here. And then we're going to get their water pipe to come all the way down here. And we'll go all the way up to that point. Then we're going to come up here. And we're going to do the same thing as I would do right across the street. Pipes I'm not too worried about going anywhere. As we finally got that down in there. Let's see. I do want to fill that portion in there as well. So I think we're doing pretty nice, pretty well. I do want to upgrade this road here, eventually. Actually, no, let's not do that road. Let's kind of get ready for a highway to come through. So what we're going to do is, since we do have this this one-way, three-way road and four-way roads, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the four-way road through here. This is probably going to hurt our population a little bit. But it does allow for us to get our highway to go through here. The same thing going this way. But once we get it going, do not have enough money. Let's speed things up because they're not speeding things up. And that's probably why everything's not doing so well for that. So let's kind of keep ourselves on the track of getting this road completed and getting ourselves some more commercial because we have a lot of demand for it. But we also are in need of that. But what we're going to also do is we're going to need to clear out this portion right there. So, once we get our electricity kind of getting back up on its feet, we could possibly use one of these. And I think that's what I'm going to use, is just use one of them. Because once we get our oil power plant and stuff, we'll be able to do wonders. It's just enough to keep that power over there well. We do need to get ourselves a little bit more commercial. So what I do have in mind is, in order to get a little bit more, we're going to use ourselves our 2-lane road. And we're going to go up this path here. I mean, not this path, but, there. And then we're gonna come down enough to add some more commercial in this area. Basically, all we're doing right now is just expanding enough. Do I have... The problem is, do I have what I'm thinking? Is we do not have transportation yet. Okay. How's our police coverage? Is doing alright. Our fire department's not doing so well. So I think we should put one down over here somewhere. But now that's gonna have to move eventually. Actually, you know what? Let's move it. I need to move it out of that way because I want to be able to get our... Some people are complaining that they're not having enough water. So we gotta get them in. And then we're going to get another row of... down here. Okay. Let's go a little bit further this way. Just so that I can bridge between the gaps between the two. I'm not expanding too much, but I do want to put commercial there. And then I want to put residential back there. Still adding a little bit of expansion, not too much. Let's see, when's our next unlock? Okay, 2,800. We're getting really close to that. I think what we can do is let's just fill in up to that point. Yeah, power is going to be really sucky right now. People are going to have to deal with not having power at the moment. Let's go from over here. Oops. Want it to basically cross there. And then I think we'll just bulletproofing. We're not going to expand too much. I'm going to put in a small little bit of commercial just right along that point. And I think that should be... Yes, yes. We are going to need elementary... I'm going to build a second elementary just a little bit over here. For now. Because I think having... that, but I want to do this sensibly. Sensibly over there. How's our fire doing? Healthcare. Healthcare is not too bad, but we still... This is really bad. We really need to get that upgraded. Head full of stars, I should say. We should get that much done. Let's get another Japanese garden here. Build ourselves a Japanese garden there. Build ourselves a little bit of a garden down there. Does look like that we might need some more residential. Yes, I know I can possibly get the, whatchamacallit. I could possibly get more, actually, doing it with that portion. I want to put in a small little bit of commercial up there. Kind of doing a little bit of spreading out of some stuff. We're now officially a boom town. Nice. That allows me transportation, buses, does allow me some ore, some recycling, recreational use, does allow me to get some highways, and a few extra busways, some wind turbine cemeteries, bus, and some depot. So I think we can get those in. But do we have our incineration plans? When do we get those? Do we get those in the next one? In the bus town? Busy town, I should say. Doesn't look like it. We do get our oil tower, though. So we kind of do need to get ourselves another electrical plant. So I want to see if I have any assets that give me some of that electricity. What's this? I don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna build it somewhere and see what it does. I have no idea, but that helped with our power situation a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of that down over here. These do help with a little bit of electricity. I'm gonna put a couple over in here, right down the middle. And it does help with a little bit of this power. Can't place double, but I can do, and I'll do one down over here. These do help with a little bit of power. So it's not too bad. What's our problem here? Not enough workers. Are you serious? I've built this whole entire area and you guys are complaining not enough workers? Are you serious? Oops, fire is what I need. Well, you're gone, gone, bye. There's a reason for it, because I need to put some more fire down there. The automatizer I need about $54,000. I don't want to take out loans and having to do so, but I'm tempted. I'm very, very tempted to do so. Let's get ourselves some parks in this city. I think we need some. And I will get some buses going in here too. But I think getting us a little bit of parks is going to help. Let's see what other available, because I know I have a few parks in here that I might be able to place. Like that. Place one down there. One down there. Gonna kind of help. Put the second one down there as well. Just build like a little bit of those along the middle there. I think that should kind of be good enough. Let's see. Let's do the low cost depot for now, if I can get to it. The low cost is about 10,000. Shouldn't be too bad. So once we get this in here, that's about that, but this one is about 30. I think we shall wait. Let me see if I have any loans out. I can take a 20,000 to allow me to get that, but I think not. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reduce our cost for stuff a little bit. Not too much though. I'm gonna wait to get this one out, to get this bus depot out, because that's the base game and I like the base game a lot. So I feel like we could do that and wait. You also do got highways. Come on. Come on, people. Not enough money. Ugh. We're so close. A lot of people aren't gonna like this, but having this highway in the cities, yeah. I'm kind of doing is making enough room to fill for our 3-lane highways. Anyway. And then we need to get rid of that stuff down there as well. Let's try to get rid of, because what we're trying to do is I'm trying to upgrade this road since I do have the highways available to me. And it's going to help don't have it. Okay. So now what we can do is our electricity's gone down a little bit, but we can fill in some spots in here. Actually, we can't do that. Not bad. Because this thing so what we do need to do is add a little bit more power in here, but I'd also like to utilize a little bit of this to get some power. And we'll a second one over here just to add this little bit of power. We're gonna need to get some more people living in the city. So let's, in order to do this, let's start from down here. And I'm going to try and go down to there. Then we're going to go up 90 degrees. So let's try and keep our flowing through. We can't do that there, so we're gonna have to maybe do something like this. Okay. There we go. Just to give it that altercation of the different changes. Then we're going to come all the way down to here. And we're going to come all the way straight down to here. Then what we need to do is go over here and we're going to get the asymmetrical, small, heavy roads. We're only going to put those down in this area here. But let's look at how things are moving. So we want it to be flopped, basically. Let's see here. This is what really bothers me. Because I really can't tell whether or not something is like that. Whoops. Nope. I want this over here. We're going to try and kind of expand somewhat over here. Because we need some more of that. Stuff. We're going to also, let's expand our commercial into that area and that area. Then we're going to expand our residential into that area. Into there. And there. We're going to also expand our nope, count it over here. I want the marquee tool. Yes, I know I can buy new land. I don't want new land at the moment. I'm kind of trying to save that new land. And then we're going to need to fill in that area here as well. And then we need to get in some water. Water is big important. Let's get out of here. And we're just going to fill in our commercial here. I mean, not commercial, pipes here. Then we're going to kind of fully all the way down to here. And cross over to there. Shouldn't be too much. Let's get ourselves another one of these. Make sure it's not pointing over into that way. We want to try to keep our water I have enough. I could probably build an extra one just in case. But I don't want to. Let's check up on our fire. Let's build a fire station down here. And I think let's build one down here. I think that should be good enough for them to kind of get around. So I think let's check up on our water's doing fine. Let's get ourselves a little bit more of people down in here. Fill that area up as well. And then let's see. We could possibly get some filled down here, but I don't want to do that right now. So we do got people coming in from the outer world here, which isn't too bad. They're just getting in, and they're just all that it is just coming in. It's not going out or anything to any other connections at the moment. Let's check up on our land purchasing. Since I do have the 21 tile mod, and we're starting up in this corner, I think we should